I'm going to show you how you can fix your defending guaranteed, and you'll improve if you follow and listen to what I say. You have to watch this entire video. I'll explain everything, and by the end of the video, it's going to change the way you defend. It's easier than you think. There's new features like this new switch modifier, but the truth is it all starts with your basics. The number one rule I always say is never move your back foot out of position. Do you ever see a player like Virgil van Dijk in real life just run out aimlessly and go to attack the attacker? No. When you're defending, you want to defend the angle towards goal. Your job as a defender is not to win the ball, it's to act like a wall, to block the shots or to block the angle or the space, not to win the ball. For some of you that don't know, I actually coach this game for a living. And a second way I want to tell you is most goals are conceded by losing the ball in a dangerous position, i.e. in your own half. If you lose the ball, even if you're a top tier pro player, you're like the top 10 players in the game, you will still concede. Look at this example here. I can take a bad touch with my midfielder. I know left foot dribbling is bad at the moment, just bear with me. But you take a bad touch here, you lose the ball, you open yourself up for a counter attack. Do not lose the ball in your own half. It's the most riskiest thing when you are defending. Okay, I'm going to show you how easy it is. I'm only going to use 3 buttons. First of all, turn this setting off. Just trust me, turn it off for now. And then tactical defending. Listen, if you're struggling right now, go to tactical. I made a video on this. Check my controller settings video on my opinion on this. Half the pros still use tactical, so don't worry about it. Let's go into the game. Now, I'm only going to use 3 buttons, right? I'm actually going to use these 2, my left analog stick, and maybe occasionally I'm going to use... I'm going to deliberately give the ball away this game, by the way. Now, I'm just going to show you how simple it is, okay? Literally, all I'm doing is using the run and jockey. Now, if you want to, you can use the L2 button, but I don't even use it at all. I prefer to control the speed of the run and jockey variably myself. Let me just get a nice little power shot here. Don't worry, I'm not trying to win this game. I'm just trying to let my opponent go ahead and play so I can now defend. So like here, run and jockey. Again, holding my line. See, I'm not committing. Just like in real life, being a bit passive. Not too sure. I'm holding my line. Run jockey now. See, I'm going to run to where the ball's going to be, not where the ball is. So I'm just going to try to turn a little bit left. The game's locking me on. Watching the inside. See, I got the ball. I didn't even tackle there. Go back and watch that again. I didn't even tackle. Basically, the ball came towards me and the game auto tackled for me. That is simply, that's all. You don't have to even need to tackle. Again, it's going to go a little power shot. Can't practice my power shots at the same time. But again, here, look, see, like, one player goes forward. Okay, let's say I want to be aggressive with one player. The other player's got to sit back. My opponent made a mistake there. Going to go for a cheeky little finesse. I know that one's probably going to miss. Do you want to get better at FC25? Now, before you skip ahead, what if I told you if you joined my FC school and you didn't get better after 1 month, I'll refund your money? I can say this because I've been running my FC school for many, many years and thousands of students join and even stay on. We go over complete in-depth gameplay tutorials showing you both the theory of something and the gameplay examples using real-life examples in a structured format that's like a course. The videos on a systematic learning system teaching you everything from the core mechanics, the basics to the meta so you can get better as a whole with explanations that go beyond the scope of my YouTube channel. FC School has already started with every single tactical layout, focuses, meta cards, and learn the meta before it even becomes the meta. So come join thousands of others in a mature audience community for those looking to get better at FC25, patreon.com/nilguides, or click the link down below. Now, when you join, we already have a library of hundreds of videos, more than my YouTube channel, in fact, with new videos on FC25 getting constantly added so you'll never run out of content. The biggest mistake people do is they spend thousands of dollars on FP points every year thinking this will make them better, but it won't. But now it's time for you to make that change. Don't forget, if you don't get better after 1 month, just send me a message and I'll refund your money. That's the Nil Guides guarantee. Links down below in the description, patreon.com/nilguides. Holding it. Remember, if I want to apply, I'm going to apply a bit of pressure. Run and jockeying. Not too sure. I'm not even using the right stick switch that much. L1, not too sure. Look at the striker. The striker is the main danger area. Not panicking. I see the L1 trigger. I'm man marking that lane. Okay, look. AI got the ball for me. You see that? Positioning is the most important thing. Do you ever see Virgil van Dijk running out from his position at centre-back? You'll never see it unless there's another defender that's not there. He will never leave his centre-back position. Again, being passive. I'm going to run now. Cut this. I'm going to cover this space here. Got to run here now. I'm going to switch to my right back. See, that didn't even tackle the ball again. So I'm using my defenders like a safety net. Okay, so because we know rebounds are a thing. Let's not kid ourselves. I know you're probably sitting there, but what about rebounds? You're right. That is why at least if I use my... Let's get this ball out 1 second. At least that way, if I use my CDMs, then at least I have my back four as a safety net. If I use my back four to defend and my CDMs are not going to be there, what safety net do I have? The goalkeeper? When it's a 1v1, you're probably going to kind of see it anyway. From a counter attack, you can see we're in trouble, so I'm being even more passive. Gonna run back with Neymar. See, I'm not switching to my left back yet. I'm using Neymar. Using Neymar. I got played there. Fine, that's fine. Cut an angle. Keep using Neymar. Now I can see De Jong on the right stick switch De Jong. Now I can see Batcher there. Now, this is the thing. Hold your line and defend the angle towards goal. You see that? Almost got BS there, actually. But you see that? I'm blocking the angle towards goal. I'm saying, if you are going to take a shot, all right, come on then. I'm the one that's blocking the angle. If you're going to take a shot like that, okay, that's went through my legs. Especially at this stage of the game. Look, see, look, got the striker. Look, if you're going to take the shot, take it from there. Take a long range shot. And let's say, for example, you're sitting there saying, oh, Neil, what about in the elite division? What about then? Then you can move the goalkeeper. But most people that are watching this are not in the elite division right now. Again, here, keeping it simple. So I lost the ball. Okay, fine. I'll hold the run jockey. Don't use my centre back. Use my CDMs. Keep myself open. Okay, I can see the striker clear. Again, look. See, I'm staying in front. Now watch. I'm going to run in front. Again, not going to break my back four. Opponent showed himself out of the pitch there. No need to panic. Going to give the ball to my opponent again. And this will be an average play that you'll find, by the way. But again, it looks easy for me, but you have to understand it's because I'm positioning at the right place at the right time. You might be thinking, oh, my players don't move that fast. You can get someone who's got pace. You check out my other defending videos. Again, I'm not going to lose the ball here because that's the prime example to counter-attack. Remember, if you're really in trouble and you're not sure, just smack the ball out. I've gone with a precision lob pass there as an example. But a normal regular lob pass is fine. You see Arsenal versus Man City? Do you see when every time we had the ball, we kept kicking the ball out? That's fine. Better not to lose the ball in our own half or give away a corner like we did and almost lost. Well, we did lose it. Didn't lose the game, but we lost the win, should I say. Again, see, I'm basically playing like I'm a wall. That is the way that I'm looking as a defender. My job as a defender is to block the angle, block the space, the most important space, okay? That's the way you got to look at it. Just get the ball back to my opponent here. So like here, I know where's the danger area. So I know realistically I'm going to man mark this striker here. Then I'm going to go, see that? I'm letting the ball come towards me. I'm not panicking. Go a bit far now. Again, just waiting. Now watch this here. We're going to lose the ball on a counter. And let me show you how dangerous this is. Look now, this is what people do. Oh, I'm in big trouble. Then they got one player back. Look, see, even I'm going to try my best to defend against this. Now, normally I would bring the goalkeeper out a little bit, do a bit of trickery and do the man mark to play in the box, close the angle out, and then go on the line. Like, I tried my absolute best there. But, guys, I'm telling you, there's no... See, again, let the balls come towards me. Not panicking, not panicking. Again, acting like a wall. But you see, like, I tried my best to defend, I'll be honest. But there's a high chance that that could have messed up. If that was like a top tier elite player, they would have done a precision shot or a green time shot, and I would have been in trouble. So I got lucky. I got away with that one. Again, using my CDMs, my back four, my safety net, they're in place. Hope this illustrated a good example of how easy it is to defend. I wanted to make this video quick and concise. One thing I want to talk about as well while we're here is players. Okay, you're going to be like, oh, Neil, you know what? You're using these players. It's fine. It's easy for you. Listen, I've always used cheap teams. I want to show you something, okay? The biggest mistake people make, I need the ball to go out of play here. See, as you can see, I'm rushing to get the ball out of play. This is when people, they run like this, like run out with their centre backs, and they make mistakes like that. That is where goalkeeper movement saved me there. Never get frustrated, by the way. That is the most important thing. Now, let me tell you something very, very important, okay? All you need here is pace, okay? Two things. You go to the Jockey Playstyle Plus, you're very, very lucky. Code has it, it makes jockeying easier. Now, listen. I don't care what other videos you see. These are the most important stats for a defender. I don't care what you've heard. Just trust me, okay? Defensive awareness and sprint speed. A centre-back's defensive awareness without a chemistry style, they should have a shadow on both of them anyway. Their defensive awareness should not fall below 80 ever, okay? Their sprint speed should be 80 sprint speed minimum. At this stage of the game, if you're watching in September, maybe you can get away with 76. But let me tell you something. With everyone speed boosting, you need 80 sprint speed minimum. Minimum in my opinion. Now, especially if you're not the best of players, because the faster your player is, the more you can recover. Think of it like, for example, you're in a race, okay? Let's say you're in a race and you've never driven a manual car before in your life. You get in the manual car. If you've got a faster car, yeah, you might change gears slowly. You might not shift in time. But with a faster car, you can get away with it. Maybe you might match the... Maybe you might even win the race. You got to think about it the same way. If you're not that good at defending, recovery is the most important thing. You make these mistakes like this, the faster your player is, I can be like, okay, De Jong, the quicker he is, I can go and recover. You see that? I can go and recover that situation. And the better your defensive awareness is, the better. Now, again, let me show you this as well. Yeah, look at this. You see with acceleration, sprint speed is all very important. I know you can't be picky and choosy. I've got a video on meta squad builders. Check out my meta squad builders. I go through everything. But you see, look, I just used 3 buttons to defend. I have to use teammate contain. I have to use teammate contain. Then I have to use partial teammate contain. They have to use a hard slide. Sometimes I did use a slide tackle here. And they have to use a hard slide tackle or a slide tackle. You just got to keep it simple. Keep it basic. Everything else you can add in later. The analogy I always give you want to learn how to drive a car, learn how to steer the car first before you start learning how to win a race. Before you start learning, do you think all these Formula One drivers, do you think they don't know how to drive a normal car? Of course they know how to drive. This is like with go-karts. Learn the basics first and you'll always improve. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget, if you want to get better, FC25, come to my Patreon. So it's patreon.com/NeilGuides. If you don't get better after 1 month, I'll refund your money. That's the Neil Guides guarantee. Links down below in the description. And we've got defending videos on those as well. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.